to Vegas Sports Today here with Morgan and Frier.
What's up, guys? What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Better now that I'm at BLVD BAR BBQ here in Las Vegas.
Hey, I appreciate the love, man. These are good people.
Yeah.
First of all, coming off a recent match, Power Slap. That was December 7th. Can you just tell us how you got started into Power Slap? What made you decide to go into that group?
So, I've seen the clips just like everybody else, those short clips of people getting smacked super hard. And I did MMA and everything like that. So they reached out to me, Power Slap did, and they wanted me to, slap for them. I said no a couple times because it's really intense and you don't get to block your face. And that's not something you necessarily train for, but eventually I caved in and I was like, why not? I'm not fighting right now, so might as well give it a shot. And now here we are.
Yeah, and for you to step into the octagon, so to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your mindset? What's your strategy going to a new sport like Power Slap? How does one train for that?
So obviously I didn't train any of the defensive side because I feel like that's not going to do you any good. Like, you want to avoid getting hit in the head as much as possible. But I just trained on the form, basically the slap, and then I trained I was just training a lot of upper body, which I typically do anyways, and then a lot of core, so like a lot of torque,
Yeah, and I can tell you this. When I first heard about Power Slap, I was like, what is Dana White doing?
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna watch this?
Yeah.
7 billion views later.
Yeah.
And you were in the top 10 in terms of Power Slap and on those top 10 cards.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through how's that experience been for you?
At first, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where I wanted to take it, where I wanted to go, but now I'm really intrigued. After doing it the first time, seeing how it went, I want to do it again. And it was cool. It was different from fighting because, usually there's weight cut. I didn't have to cut weight, just walked right in. And I think the craziest part is just not knowing how the first hit is going to be. And I received the first hit, so that was definitely different for me to let somebody, hit me as hard as they can with my hands behind my back.
Willingly.
Yeah.
With their hands behind
their back. No flinching. That part.
How is that?
Yeah.
Because you're trained as a...
I flinch all the time, period. Something comes towards me, so I really thought that I was going to struggle with that, but to the judges, I didn't got to flinch or anything like that, so I just watched her hand and I didn't move at all, so.
Yeah, and as a professional fighter, right? And no matter what, whether it's boxing or MMA, and you're trained to defend yourself. So what was the mindset for you knowing that, hey, I can't necessarily throw up a block or a guard?
Sit there and take it. You know what I mean? Eat it, and then it's your turn. So.
Would you compare that to your military background sometimes, when you go through boot camps and your drill sergeant's on you
embrace the suck type? That's what I would compare it to, embrace the suck. But honestly, I'm pretty tough and I've done a lot of crazy things, and it wasn't, it's crazy to a lot of other people, right? But I am crazy, so it's not crazy to me. So it honestly wasn't that bad.
Well, you definitely have a tough chin.
Yeah.
You have a warrior spirit.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do know about you. But I want to say this. Training with Crazy Hawaiian?
Crazy Hawaiian, yeah.
What's he like?
He's awesome. He's a really down-to-earth guy, and he's a big dude. And it was just really cool,